Hello again guys, it's Jaiko J back with another What If video. Guys, there's a new What If video coming up soon, as I'm also coming to the close of What If Naruto was trained by Hashirama Madara in the siege of 6p. So this is a part 4 to that What If, so let's get straight into the video. So we start into the council room. Previously in the council room, everyone was discussing all plans. The fat daimyo, the Kazekage, was there. They were discussing all plans for the Enli village. They didn't really know, how they were gonna carry on with the war. So after the council meeting, as people had agreed to allocate funds for cloning ninja. Naruto then went, to Kaguya. As Kaguya was with Black Setsu at this moment. He's not with Akatsuki. So Black Setsu dipped. He's also like with Akatsuki. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain that right now. Explain it in the future. So Naruto arrived. He sees Kaguya talking to this black substance. As he says, "Oh, hello Kaguya-chan." As Kaguya says, "Oh, hello Naruto-kun." As Kaguya then goes and hugs Naruto and kisses him on the lips. So Kaguya then says, like, "Naruto, I found it. We can become immortal like me." And Naruto then nods. Naruto then tells like his father he's like going out for a few minutes, with Kaguya. And then his father says, "Be careful, Naruto, we're in war times and we cannot lose a person like you," they say. Naruto then nods. So Naruto and Kaguya then like get pulled into the ground like Black Setsu as they disappear. Kaguya does not have a third eye in this, because she doesn't have the tentacles, so she doesn't have a third eye. So they get pulled into the ground as they appear into a temple. In this temple, there's like a statue of Arashi or Otsutsuki, who is Kaguya's father. He was like the leader of the Otsutsuki clan. So Kaguya then like goes inside this, like she presses like on the door and the door starts to glow, recognizing Kaguya's chakra. Naruto and Kaguya then walk inside, as they are walking, Naruto again gets caught up in sales, as he's like a foreign person. Kaguya then runs through hand signs, she then frees Naruto from the trap, as she says Naruto to be more careful and to step where she steps. Naruto then follows this order, as she and Kaguya then arrive at a dimensional portal. At this portal, like portal is a two-way thing, from that side into this side. They then walk into the portal with Black Setsu also was in Kaguya's robe. So they pop up at the other end, as they see big trees with like fruit on top, which is like Tomoe, like the Rainy Sharingan inside. Kaguya then like goes up to the tree, as she then removes the fruit. So as soon as she removes the fruit, the tree then turned into the tentacles. So Kaguya then converted the tentacles into chakra fruit again. Then it resulted in 2 chakra fruits, because like I'm sure the Shinju tree turned into the tentacles as soon as Kaguya took the fruit. So Kaguya then gives these 2 chakra fruits to Naruto, as she tells Naruto to eat them. Naruto wastes no time, as he then eats the fruit. As he suddenly like his skin goes pale white and he has horns, but the third eye doesn't open. Kaguya then gives him the fruit with the tentacles, as that's when his third eye opens. Kaguya then goes to the next tree, as she harvests the next 2 trees, turning them into chakra fruits, which she takes 2 of them, leaving the remaining 2. She and Naruto then split those, between themselves, as yeah, they get lots of chakra, and Kaguya is now back to her original power like she was in canon. So after this, they then head back to the Leaf Village. As they arrive at the hidden Leaf Village, Mint and Kushina are shocked by Naruto's appearance, so is Hashirama Madara, and their wives as well. They're shocked by this. So Naruto then says like, "I now have the power to like, so we can have more shinobi." As Naruto then starts using yang release to create bodies. Kaguya then uses like her power, to create souls for these bodies, the soul goes inside. So this shinobi are like clone shinobi, so they follow every order of the Hokage, like if he doesn't have any bad intention. So Madara then takes it upon himself, to train these shinobi. There are like thousands of them, and Madara then like takes it upon himself to train them. So there's gonna be Madara, Mighty Guy, Kakashi, Asuma, I'm sure still alive, and Minato and Kushina. They're gonna be training these shinobi, as you know, Naruto and Kage are gonna be sparring, the two of them. So the sage of the sixth path then appears, in front of Naruto and Kage, saying, "Why did you release her from her prison? Don't you know that she's evil?" So Naruto does not take kindly to this, as he then grabs onto the sage of six paths and he extracts the power. So suddenly the sage of six paths third eye, closes, as Naruto takes away his power and he banishes his soul to the underworld. Of course, Naruto was pretty annoyed. Kage then says Naruto shouldn't have done that. He should have given him some time to explain his intentions. Naruto then says, "I'm sorry, Kage, but I cannot let anyone steal you away and keep you away from me." So Kage then smiles at this. So Kage's other plan, which he told Naruto, was to take chakra away from those people who are attacking. So she and Naruto, then head over to different villages, as they plant a seed in the center of villages at night. Because the Otsutsuki, they can use portals to do that. So they then plant these seeds, as they're preparing for the war. So these seeds are gonna be sucking up chakra from everyone, including shinobi, until they remain without any chakra. So by the time the war starts, they'll be pretty drained and do not have any chakra at best. So the other villages, have a meeting of themselves, as they're planning to wipe out Konoha. Because Konoha has become a bit too powerful now, so everyone is afraid of what they're planning to do. Hashirama wants to end, this conflict peacefully, but Madara is screw it, we're going to war. So, Hashirama has no other point but to agree to this, so they're going to war. So it takes up to 3 months to train all this shinobi, as these guys are pretty skilled and they have a lot of potential. Kage has been teaching Naruto to master his Otsutsuki abilities, so Naruto is pretty OP at this point, he's god level, So Madara then tells Naruto about his warfare, the Gunbai, and Naruto then says, I'm sure that your weapon was connected to the Sage of Six Paths, right? And Madara then nods. Naruto then runs through hands and says, "Summoning Jutsu, Gunbai." As a weapon then appears with Obito. Obito is marveling, at Madara's weapon, saying how he's gonna use it to take the 9 jewels from Naruto. Suddenly the weapon then glowed and disappeared. As he said, "Damn it!" Kage, Obito says to himself. So Obito still wants to glow with his plan of doing the Infinite Tsukunomi, but it's pretty messed up. So the war begins. At this point, everyone is on edge, as Dead and Leaf defenses has been tripled. They have a lot of steals there. The walls are indestructible. People are in bunkers, as So all those shinobis which accumulate to over 100,000 shinobi, and a backup 800,000 backup shinobis for the second wave, just in case it happens. So the other villages, are charging towards the ND village, but Kiri is a new Mizukage, which is Mei. Is Mei sends a message to Hashirama, who's in the ND village, saying she wants an alliance. She really doesn't want to drown her village into war, because she doesn't have that much shinobi to do it anyway. So Hashirama then accepts, as Mei has said about Naruto and how powerful she is. So Mei lasts over powerful men, so that might happen. Mei might also get involved, but there's Kage to deal with. So Mei arrives 3 days later than Leaf Village, as she sees the Hidden Leaf Village defenses are up, and everyone is in bunkers. She smiles at this, saying the Hidden Leaf Village is gonna be protected. But she sighs, as the village doesn't get protected at this point. She has a few shinobi over 30,000 shinobi, that's all she has. All the other countries, have over 900,000 shinobi going upwards, including Kuma and Iwa. So those guys are pretty powerful. So she then comes there, she goes to Hashirama, the Hokage office, where she sees Hashirama, Madara and Minato. So she then starts discussing points of an alliance, and she tells the plans of the other nations of what they're gonna do. they're gonna like use their Jinchurikis to blast the barrier of Konoha and use the Shinobi Force like to jump on Konoha. So but they're not gonna be able to get the jump, as this seal was designed by Kushina of all people. So it's pretty powerful. So May the Mizukage then comes up with an alliance saying that if they can have a marriage, an alliance made based on a marriage thing. So they then say like, who exactly do you want? And she then says Naruto. Minato is shocked by this, but he then says there's Kage to deal with. So Minato then calls Kage and Naruto to the office to the office where Hashirama is then Madara. So Madara then says Naruto like, May wants to make an alliance, but she wants a marriageable alliance. And Naruto says, she wants a marriage alliance with who? And then Minato then says like, she wants it with you. Kage like gets pissed, she releases some key, which like everyone in the office freezes except for Naruto. Naruto then taps Kage on the shoulder and says like, Kage, let's hear them out. May then says like she wants a marriage alliance with Naruto, like getting married to her, as he's like a son of a Kage, so she's a Kage as well. So Naruto then says like, I'm not really sure how this might work, cause I have Kage as of this point. Is May then sighs. Is May then asks Kage if she can work something out, which Kage then says yeah, they might be able to work something out. So Naruto then leaves May and Kaguya to go and talk on their own. Is Madara and Hashirama are like grinning as Naruto has got his harem. He's beginning to have his harem. But Naruto like really doesn't want this, but whatever Kaguya goes with is what Naruto go with. So the other villages, Kumo and Iwa, they're like planning and scheming. So Iwa then sends a battalion of like 200 ninja going straight for the Leaf village. So they arrive at the Leaf village, so they like start doing Earth-style jutsu, trying to break the walls of the Leaf village, but they fail miserably. Hashirama then does the giant statue of Buddha with 1,000 hands and slaps the shit out of everyone who's there, beating them up. So everyone there is dead. They like have wood, they have wood in their mouth everywhere. Sorry guys, it just had to happen. They have like wood everywhere. So Iwa then gets reports that Hashirama used like his 1,000 hands jutsu, which the Tsushika then says, fuck, if he comes to our village and does that jutsu, we are so screwed. So Kono was seeing that as Iwa's already attacked, they mobilized Shinobi to go and attack Iwa. So this Shinobi then head to Iwa, like go and attack it, they meet halfway. So guys, I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna continue this video soon, but it's gonna be ending soon. I really don't have like the script to do it. I'm also gonna be starting new what ifs. As Kaguya, what if Naruto was trained by Kaguya is coming to an end. I'm also gonna be dropping what if Naruto was Kaguya's champion. So stay tuned for those what ifs, guys. And what if Naruto was a crime boss as well. So cheers guys.